there's another major hack reported regularly. Every week, every month, some other major hack has occurred. So with so many leaks in the security system, what are the one or two places where people are the most vulnerable in terms of their personal privacy?
Well, first, within the family unit, is that you'd be shocked at the percentage of identity theft cases that come because parents steal the identities of children, or children steal the information of their parents, or siblings steal information as well. So you're vulnerable within the family unit.
Hold on, normal families or crazy families?
No, doesn't necessarily have to be a crazy family. We've had many situations with very respectable, responsible people where parents have been in a financial bind and they've used the identity information of their children to get credit cards, to get utilities. In their heads, they're saying, look, I'm going to pay it back. It's my kid. But then something happens and they can't. And the child may not find out until he or she turns 18 or 19 when they're looking for their first loan, their first credit card, their first car. They need to rent an apartment. Somebody's going to run a credit report on them. And they find out their credit was destroyed, and it occurred because of a parent.
Wow, that's crazy. Now, meanwhile, spouses, I've heard of that kind of thing where
Definitely.
spouses blindly signed away some piece of document that ended up being a loan that was in their name.
They do that.
Right.
They also, when a divorce occurs, the one person who knows more about you than pretty much anyone is your spouse or ex-spouse, and depending upon their attitude towards you, you could be in a lot of trouble.
Wow.
So it's that kind of access. When
So
you're
we're worrying about out there,
Right.
but we really have to worry at home as well.
The truth is, we have to worry everywhere.
You're exhausted.
And I don't mean to make that as a depressing statement, but also people have a tendency to be too forthcoming.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asks them for information, they give it. Someone sends them a link, they click on it. They go to a website that looks right, they fill it in. They fail to secure mobile devices. They use passwords that any human being in the world, on a guess, could figure out because it relates to their birth date or the day they get married. They give away way too much information on social networking.
So it sounds like one of our biggest vulnerabilities, besides the family, and again, if you're a kid, you can't control what your parents are doing,
Correct.
but is our own, I'll call it somewhere between naivete and generosity. That we're a little cavalier about giving away our information, and that's what people need to really watch out for.
When you talk about all the generations, I always say, especially when people go online, they're Gen I standing for invincible. For some reason, people seem to think they can say anything, they can do anything in a public environment, social networking, and they're going to be fine. And the truth is, they may not be fine depending upon who's looking and what they've done.
Wow. So the bottom line, when it goes to these public places, you need a little selfishness in this world.
And never put anything in a social networking environment that you wouldn't be willing to show your mother.
All right. Thank you. You can get Adam's book swiped at bottomlinestore.com. And do that social thing, because this information is so important. And as Adam said, we're all in this together. So share this video, let your friends know about Adam's good work, and again, come to our site.